Hello, it's Natasha at craftwithme.com. Thank you for joining me today. I would like to share with you two gift ideas using train ride set from Pinkfresh Studio. So I die cut several, I think about 6 or 7 trains and glued them together. And now I'm stamping elements of the train on one of the die cuts, and I'm using this piece of paper sort of to hold the die cut in place. And for stamping I use 3 colors. I use Fiesta Blue and Party Dress from Catherine Poole Inks, and also Craft ink, my favorite things, Craft ink. And you don't really have to use Misty, you can totally use your acrylic block. The elements really align easily and it's no problem at all. So I stamp the train in Fiesta Blue ink and the bear in Craft ink and small elements in red. What I love about Pinkfresh Studio packaging, that you have a guide on the back of the packaging, and there are a lot of small elements in the set, and sometimes you might be confused like where to stamp them and how to use them, and this guide at the back of the packaging is just perfect. So also, as you can notice, I haven't stamped this little bump on the train, and you will see why in a minute. So now I'm gluing this top layer on our decoration using liquid glue. And also the back of this train is white, so you can either use patterned paper for the back of this decoration, or you can stamp a sentiment there, like I did. I stamped a sentiment and a date. So here I have prepared a card, which is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. It's a square card, and I heat embossed a sentiment from the set, and I die cut a slit using noteworthy frames from Pinkfresh Studio, which I think are absolutely amazing and absolutely must have. And I've arranged some small elements from the set, and I'm just stamping this arrangement in all 4 corners of the card. I'm heat embossing, rather, not stamping really, heat embossing. So just rotating my card and stamping the same arrangement in all 4 corners. So now we need to punch a hole for the ribbon or for the twine. So I have practiced this several times on scrap die cut, so to make sure that I punch it in the correct place. I didn't really want to mess this up. And you see I punched it just perfectly. I'm using red ribbon. You can use twine. I went for red to add a little bit more color. And so you slide this little cute decoration in the slit, and here you have a little gift, and you can write a message inside. And yeah, so I think a lovely gift idea. So now for the second idea, I'm going to make a bookmark. Again, using the same set. You need a piece of cardstock, 6 by 1.5 inches. I score it at 3 inches and fold it. And then I stamp the elements from the set using Distress Oxide inks. Oxide inks stamp beautifully on colored cardstock, on craft cardstock. I'm using Blueprint Sketch and Candied Apple. And I'm also using white pigment ink from Hero Arts. So here I'm stamping the elements, and white pigment ink didn't really stamp well enough. It was too pale, so I decided to heat emboss it using white embossing powder. Pigment ink takes longer to dry, so it's easy to heat emboss with it. So you just stamp with pigment ink, and then you use your embossing powder and you heat emboss it. And then I thought, I decided to do the same with the Distress Oxide with the red and blue images. So Distress Oxide inks also take a bit longer to dry because they have this pigment element in them. And I heat embossed them with clear embossing powder. So here you see me doing this, embossing some more white elements. And it's a very simple bookmark, really. Heat embossing adds texture, and Distress Oxide inks add brightness to Distress Oxide colors, and also they're shiny and bright. So to make my bookmark close, I'm using self-adhesive magnetic sheets. They're available in many online shops. So I just bought a sheet, cut it into pieces, and so you put two pieces together, remove the tape from one side, adhere to your bookmark, and then just remove the protective tape from another piece, and then just close your bookmark, and it holds perfectly. And you can't really hear it, but it clicks so nicely, and yeah, such a nice sound. For the base to hold our bookmark, I'm using pale blue cardstock, and I cut a slit in it, again using noteworthy frames, and I just slide the bookmark in this slit, and this bookmark makes a nice focal element for our card. And again, I didn't go for any fancy decoration. I just stamped the sentiment again from the set in Blueprint Sketch Distress Oxide ink, and then I arranged small elements and picked them up with my acrylic block, and then a little bit moved them around on my acrylic block and stamped them in the corners of the card, just to add a little something to our piece. That's it. And obviously you can decorate it more, you can decorate it less, you can color, or you can just have fun stamping. And what I love about this set, Trainwright set, is that you can just stamp and play with your favorite inks, and it doesn't take too long, and the images are so cute and so whimsical and so much fun. So here our projects are ready. You can write messages inside, and I think this will make a nice gift. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you like these ideas and you will give them a try. Subscribe to the channel for more inspiration. Have a great day, and see you again soon. Bye.